Coach Monté Ross with us and guard Lureon Walker. Coach, give us an opening statement, and then the floor is open for questions, Coach.
I thought it was obviously a great team win for us. I thought the guys, one of the things that we talked about yesterday in practice is, before practice yesterday, I wanted to be able to go in the locker room today and say, look, just go out there and play the way that we practiced yesterday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. We didn't really practice that well yesterday. We were choppy, we were, a little bit all over the place, but it's a credit to these guys and their competitive nature. I thought their competitive nature makes it so that sometimes the games are easier than practice because, these guys foul each other on every play in practice. So when they're in a physical battle like tonight, I think they're used to it. But, when you have good players like this gentleman sitting to my left, Lo, just has an ability to score the ball. And it's funny, I'll tell you this, because it's our first press conference here with Lo. I said to Lo after our first two scrimmages, he was he's a really laid back guy. But I told him, I said, man, you gotta go get it. Like in this league, at this level, you gotta go get it. And every practice since then, and every game, he's going to get it. And but that just speaks to his ability, him being able to go and get it. It's one thing for me to say it, but you gotta have that ability to do it, and he definitely has that ability. So really happy about the win, and when your first home opener is always good, and the time's yours.
Coach, back at Aggie Madness, you said this is your favorite team that you coached in the last 31 years. What did you see before the team actually got on the floor that actually made you say such a bold statement?
Well, two things. One, we had 15 assists on 28 field goals. That just means they're sharing the basketball. That means we have great chemistry. That means they're making the extra pass, and that's a really fun way to play basketball because you expect when you're open that you're going to get the ball, and it's not a thing that you have to force it. And it's also, you could be open for a good shot, but if your teammate has a great shot, these guys gladly give it up to their teammates for a great shot. That's the first thing. The second thing is they fly around on defense. I think you could see tonight, like blocking shots, and sometimes we goaltended, but I take that effort. I'll take that effort. So that's why I say it's my favorite team that I've been associated with.
Coach, you talked about the physicality that this team plays with in practice, but obviously South Carolina State brought out the full court press. How did you feel like you guys responded to that? And if so, did it take a little bit of time to settle in with it?
Yeah, I thought we had 7 turnovers really early. And, you probably couldn't tell, but we've been working against pressure for 3 days now to prepare for South Carolina State. And I just thought we were a little out of sorts to begin the game. It took us a little while to get our footing, but give them credit. They never stop. They just keep pressing you, keep pressing you, and keep pressing you, and they make it difficult for you to be comfortable. I don't know that we were able to run, any plays tonight. We just had to play basketball, make basketball plays, and fortunately, these guys are capable of making basketball plays when we aren't allowed to run the play that we want to run. So, and it's because we share the basketball. So we didn't handle the pressure great, but credit to South Carolina State for making us turn it over the amount of times that we did.
And you talk about not really getting to draw up any plays, but obviously the play right before the first half ended, you get it to this guy for an open look. Why was he the guy that you wanted the ball in his hands? And what has he just done for this team so far?
Because he can shoot a little bit. So, no, I thought that was great execution by these guys. And it wasn't a play that we worked on, but they executed from the board to the court, which is always good to see. And anytime you can get it to Lo's hands, I trust him to make a good decision for us.
Lo, from your perspective, what did you kind of see on that play, and what was kind of going through your mind when it went into the basket?
I knew how much time we had left. Coach drew it up for me, and just let him fly by, just let it go. So
You kind of had an understated reaction afterwards. Are you typically like a big celebration guy, or is it always like a little bit downplayed?
I mean, I made that shot all the time in practice, so I mean, it was kind of like, yeah, it's a good shot, I made it. But job won't finish.